These days, I'm suddenly becoming an analyst to all the news channels. I watch Arise, I watch channels, I watch other channel, AIT, and then I'm analyzing in my own head with my family members, with my friends around, like what's all happening. First, the state of emergency, declaration of state of emergency in River State that is unfolding different kind of news day by day. First, the allegation of the senator to the Senate President, Akpoti and Goswill Akpabio, then this declaration, so the sudden declaration of a state of emergency. I just sit at home and we be analyzing the whole story. We'll be for or against. Yeah, it's normal. Now I'll say the state of emergency, as it said, it's unconstitutional. But whether unconstitutional or not, it has been declared. Now the suspension of the governor and all his cabinet, was it so necessary? Then this started all because of political. It was more like a political issue between two individuals, two elites that would have been called to the round table to have a dialogue, see her ways to sort the issue. And it baffles me that it's between two people that are from the same place. Now, the ex-governor and the present governor, who is now suspended. The ex-governor, who is now a minister. And now, like, you train up people to take up position for you. Then why fight them after all? This really shows that elections are not true and fair in Nigeria. If you want to see, they handpick these people and they want them to play according to their tune. And if you don't go by their tune, they can plot out ways on how to pull you off, just like a pluck of flower. They just pick you up, they keep you, make you very fresh. If you're not grooming or glowing as they want, they stop your water flowing and pull you up. They just pick you off. This is what they're just telling us, that elections in Nigeria are not free and fair. They were not voted by the people. So those that made them, the godfatherism that kept them there, the godfatherism system, where those that are kept there, if you don't play according to the tune, you'll be picked out. So the voice of the people are not heard because they are not the ones that voted them after all. So you see, it's just bringing more clarity on all this political brouhaha. Then I'll be like, why is this all happening? Posterity will tell you. These people are of age, yet they're not showing us good examples. They're not laying good examples for us to follow. Tomorrow they will accuse the youths of how lazy, of how they're not smart and ready to pick up positions. So that's why they're still grabbing onto power and doing all sorts of wrong things that we are seeing every day, day by day. It's so funny, but sad. Because we expected that as old, aged people, they would give us reasons to look up to them and learn from them. But day by day, they bring up all sorts of things that you will see that these things are foreplanned. They are foreplanned. They are being arranged to happen. If you critically think about these things, you know that elections are not free and fair. They pick who they want. If you don't do as they want, they take you off, and then they bring up all sorts of allegations against you. The ex-head of service coming up with all the allegations. While you were head of service, you didn't bring up all this, but suddenly because of there's a declaration of emergency and the governor has been suspended, you can bring up all this. And then your wife calls suddenly out of distraught that probably you have been harmed. And then you come up again and say, I'm not harmed, I'm very happy, I'm staying. You now show yourself how you are living and living the life in a beautiful hotel in Abuja. Won't you ask yourself, what's happening? I've asked myself, there's more to this than what we amaze the eyes. There's more to it. These people are either plotted, kept. This plan has been forehandedly set. And then they have people that they can pick, payroll them. Allegedly, because the way they are acting up, there's like, yeah, now go and do this. We'll do this for you. And then when you do it, we'll come back. Why did your wife call in such distraught manner to the suspended governor? And then suddenly you come up to say, she said she couldn't reach you for hours. What happened those few hours? What was happening? For a woman not to be able to reach you? And then why was she suspecting that there's something wrong that will happen to you? That means there's more. Let's think ahead. Let's think beyond what we see every day. I'm happy that the media is telling us all that is ongoing. They should not forget that we're in the media age where there's nothing that is hidden except caught unaware. There's nothing that is hidden. And they are giving us more room to think. They're giving us more to brood over. And they are really, really awakening the lion, the lioness, the tigress in us. Because they are so unconcerned about how we feel or how we live. Despite our economic issues, the trouble, the hunger, the unemployment, they least think about these things. Instead, it's all about what will be for their own selfish interest alone that they respond to day by day. The citizens are crying, the citizens are crying due to insecurity,